Hello. Lisa Hammett, Smart Moves, Wellness and Therapeutics, and helping body workers become the strongest, most effective tool in their toolbox. So the story goes, back when I went to massage school in 1989, I barely made it through massage school. And I don't know, 92, I was hurting, I was managing. They sat me down at massage school, and I think somewhere I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to study movement. And two things came into my life. Somatic movement from the floor perspective with Carol Welch in biosomatics out of Thomas Hanna, which is out of Feldenkrais, and then Aston Kinetics. And all of those had an influence on helping me understand the challenge that was my body from the history of my life, from my first 30 years. What I first remember is almost drown when I'm 4, fly over the handlebars, land on my chin when I'm 7. I was in a race and I was trying to win. I was very competitive. I'm still competitive. And ran into the back of a car. Bike was a freedom for me. Childhood was okay, but the more and more I investigate it, the more and more I understand that how my nervous system interpreted things, I'm not enough, I can't get it right, I did something wrong, influenced how I moved, how I put myself out there. And by the time I went to massage school when I was 29, fall backwards into a swimming pool when I was 18 or 19. There was an accumulated sense of physical trauma. It was also accumulated sense of emotional trauma that I think we all have that. And so when I went to massage school when I'm 29, my body fell apart. It was kind of the traditional body mechanics, and it really, for me and my memory, wasn't about moving to work on people. It was about taking a stance and pushing, and more about that later. But when I first went to my first movement class, one of the biggest tools I learned was this roller work that I want to share a little bit with you today. So, with no further ado, I'm going to come down, and anytime I start to use a movement session, which is rainbow balls, much better, much more optimal for the feet than lacrosse balls, more specific, not as painful. Some of these other rollers, I've been able to use them now, but when I first started, my body was so tight, I couldn't do that. So we were in search of this perfect roller, and what I kind of settled on was a swimming pool roller. $3, $6 max. So I'll lay down before my day, after my day, before I go to bed, and I'll just take an inventory. Where does my body touch the floor, and how is it different in different aspects of my body? And then roll on my side, come back, and I would suggest starting with your upper back. There may be in the future something about starting with your low back, but starting with your upper back and just bringing your awareness to your ribs and your pelvis. Are they really far up? If they are, that's something that we can work on over time. But the roller work, I didn't think about all that stuff then. Now I think about kind of more about alignment. I just got on it, and I just, if you will, kind of noodled around. And when I found a sore spot, like right there, I was like, I might curl my knees up and just gently nurturing and loving myself with movement. How many of you guys are emotional leaders? I am. So what I really try to do is remember when I get triggered emotionally, come to the floor and move. And the roller just gives us a little bit different dimension. So I'm just kind of squirming up. There's a new tight spot. I can go into a gentle spinal twist. Breath. I try to keep my ribs connected, but like I said, when I first started this, it felt really good to just kind of get on this and stretch. If you notice your head going up like this, can you bring your chin down a little bit? And sometimes I put my hands on my cheeks to make sure my cheeks are still going up. And once again, I didn't think about all those components. Rolling on the side, knees bent up, bow and arrow. Try to keep your shoulder down. Might need something under your head, but for me today, I don't feel like I need something under my head. It feels nice that there's a stretch there. When I'm on this side now, I feel the roller affecting something on my shoulders, so I'm kind of just moving into that and letting the roller be something that can help my nervous system release what's available for change. In Aston Kinetics, we call that functional tension. It's kind of what we do. I like to put it under my sacrum, bring my legs up. It's kind of what we do with meditation or hot baths or whatever you guys might do to release the tension of the day, of the emotions, kind of resetting, rolling on your side. You know, the IT band's a favorite one. You can do that. But just let yourself become this great creator of rolling. The story I say is I did it every day for 2 years, and that's a slight exaggeration. But it really helps me feel better. All right. We'll catch you next time. Thanks.